Know you were in such a hurry to die. Looking for me?
Oh no!
Oh my, yes. Nice work, Deborah. One down. Excellent.
He's waiting for me.
What's this?
Go on!
Is that all the power your transformation yields? You're pathetic.
Deborah is far stronger than Yakan and Pui Pui.
That's okay. So's Gohan.
All right then, round two. Let's do it. Whenever you're ready, big guy.
What does Gohan think he's doing? A direct attack won't work on this guy. He should know better than that.
This is what happens when you don't train for 7 years. He's completely lost his fighting sense. Pitiful. Not bad.
Come on. If you dare.
All right. Gohan, Don't let it hit you! What? What the? Whew. Talk about your lucky break.
What's going on, guys? We're just waiting for a ride. We're just waiting for the rides to come in. Chilling until then.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
No.
I know that. Go see the wicked. Hey, Trunks. What is it, Goten? What's a wizard? Huh? Goten, has anyone told you you're stupid? Huh? What'd I do? You got all excited. Now you're saying you don't even know what a wizard is. Uh-huh. But that's okay. You know so you can tell me, right? Well, yeah, sure I can. Are you sure you want to know? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, promise not to tell? Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, all right. I'm ready. Well, a wizard is... He's kind of turned into a...
I feel your power decreasing. It's only a matter of time before you make a mistake.
What if you make one first?
I wouldn't count on it.
This Deborah guy's giving Gohan a lot more trouble than I thought he would.
Ah, he's tough, but he's not unbeatable. Gohan's gotten soft. He was a lot stronger when he was a little kid. It's absurd.
Yeah, he's definitely slacked off. Well, at least he got straight A's on his report card.
I could beat Deborah. Mistake number one!
Sword! Taste my blade!
I think he's got him this time.
What?
What? Deborah's hardly caused any damage at all. He's going to have to do better than this, or Boo will never be ready. Ah, but once he is, oh yes, he'll kill them all.
this anymore. This is ridiculous. Why are we subjecting ourselves to this? Look, call him down, Kakarot. I'll finish this.
Just give him a little more time. It's not like he's completely lost yet. Why not let him fight? He's hanging in there.
Deborah's toying with him. You know that. Come on. Why should I sit around all day acting like this matters? I could end this in 5 minutes if I wanted to. I'm not here to play games, Kakarot, or to create nice father-son memories. I'm here to win. Stop pretending. Knock off the sentimental rubbish. The strongest one is the one who should do the job. I'm the one who should be fighting, not him.
Huh? Master, please bring us back to the ship immediately. I have made an important discovery.
A discovery, Deborah?
Yes, it's vital to our plans. I think you'll agree.
Very well then, but it better be a good one to interrupt a fight.
It is, Master.
So you're ready to return right now?
Yes.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba!
What? What are we doing here?
I don't know. I guess they wanted us back on the ship for some reason.
But why?
Hey, where do you think you're going? Are you giving up or what?
Oh no, it's just a brief intermission. We just need a few minutes to rework our strategy. It seems we found a new recruit, the perfect warrior, capable of handling all of you. So just take a little rest while we bring him up to speed.
Hey, come back!
What are they up to? They don't have any warriors stronger than Deborah.
Welcome back. Now then, what's this that you were saying? Did you really make a discovery?
Yes.
Good. I was beginning to think that you'd lost your nerve and were just looking for an excuse to get away. But I guess I was wrong, wasn't I?
The Demon King fears no mortal, although I admit they were stronger than I thought.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now, about this discovery of yours, why don't you fill me in, please?
I saw that one of the mortals has a terrible rage burning in his heart. He lacks the conviction of the others. He could be made to serve our purposes.
You're kidding me! Now I know what you're thinking. We can revive Boo and defeat them all without even lifting a finger! Brilliant, Deborah!
I'm here to please you, my master.
You are priceless! Here comes the Boo! Here comes the Boo!
What foul plan are the evil Deborah and Bobbity concocting? Gohan and the others are ready for... I hope you're proud of yourself. What do you mean? I mean you disgraced us with your pitiful performance. There's no excuse for you fighting the way you did. You have Saiyan blood running through your veins. A warrior like Deborah should be dead. And now you're sitting here scratching your head, wondering what's next when it should already be finished. You are pitiful. Fighting with that soft, righteous look on your face. It's brute strength that determines the outcome of a battle, not goodness. The mighty survive and the weak perish. Your Piccolo and Krillin were turned to stone. That's because they're weaklings. Is that the kind of fate you want for yourself? Garden statues! If they're lucky, someone will make a bird bath out of them!
Maybe Vegeta's right. If he'd fought Deborah, he might have destroyed him. Then Krillin and Piccolo would be restored back to their normal selves. Oh, what have I done?
Hey, look, Gohan didn't know that Deborah was gonna run off. I'm sure he would have wanted one of us to fight him if he knew.
Oh yes, now there's a pleasant excuse. You're as soft as he is, Kakarot. And I'm tired of playing around. I'm going to put an end to this thing once and for all.
Vegeta, what are you doing?
No more weak-hearted excuses, Kakarot. I'm taking control of this operation now. And for starters, I'm going to blow this ship to Kingdom Come.
Wait, that might do us more harm than good.
Goku's right. If you blow up the ship now, you'll most certainly revive Boo. Vegeta, listen, please. You don't know Boo.
We are
His
audio
power is
and video
horrible. He's
recording
pure
this
evil.
ride for your safety.
Not even the four Kais combined could stop him. He's murdered millions of innocent people.
Shut up!
Don't be a fool! If Boo's revived, this planet's finished! History! All living things will be exterminated! He'll turn the Earth into a dark, lifeless tomb!
Enough! Now you listen to me! What happens to this planet is none of my concern! The strongest will find a way to survive, and the weaklings shall perish!
What kind of person are you?
Hey, cut it out. This has gone far enough.
How dare you! You better let go of me, Kakarot!
Come on, let's put what's happened behind us and move forward from here.
All right, whatever you say, Kakarot.
Now what I want to know is why they withdrew from the fight.
Yes. It doesn't make sense, does it? It was the perfect opportunity. They could have gathered more energy. Maybe Dabura wasn't bluffing. Maybe they did find a new recruit.
It's definitely a possibility, but I don't see how. Happening upon someone that could beat us all? What are the chances of doing that? Slim to none, I'd say.
Perhaps the perfect warrior that Dabura was speaking of is right here among us. Oh no! Don't tell me! He's alive!
Yes, 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 yes! I love it, I love it! This is too good to be true!
Car parked. Recording will stop.
I take it that you are pleased, Master.
Oh, yes, immensely so. What a great discovery you have made, Dabura. This one is nothing like the others. Yes, you hit the nail right on the head.
Audio video recording has stopped.
Selfish piece of work.
Yes.
What's going on, Ramon? Yes, we are.
Right he is.
Just waiting for the brides to come in. There was a ride that came in, but I already knew what direction I was going to go in, and I didn't want to take them. So we're going to continue to sit here and enjoy ourselves.
All right, what are we waiting for? Let's do it.
Vegeta, hey, what's wrong?
Vegeta, what's going on?
Something's attacking me!
Where? We can't see anything.
Inside!
Fight it! Resist!
I can't! You must!
That's it! Resist! Don't let him win, Vegeta! Don't let him do it! That's it! Fight! Find it!
Supreme Kai, what's happening to him?
Vegeta, no! Don't let him! You've changed! You're not that way anymore! Babidi has no claim over you!
What's Babidi doing? Trying to kill him?
Worse than that, he's trying to take over his mind and enslave him so that he'll do whatever Babidi wishes him to do.
Isn't there any way that we can help him?
He struggles because his heart is impure. He has to choose himself. Don't let him take you, Vegeta. Let go. The past is the past. Don't think of it. Be innocent and clear.
How can you say that? I'm not innocent!
I'm afraid it's too late. Yes, you belong to us now. Now, allow me to restore your power to the way it was before you began trying to resist your dark nature.
can't even approach it!
Dad, talk to him!
Vegeta! We're here. It's okay. We're going to help you get back to normal.
No, stop!
Huh?
It's too late. No, Vegeta. Look at his head. It has an M on it, like Dabura's.
The M is Babidi's insignia. Vegeta is the new recruit that Dabura was talking about.
Are you saying that Vegeta's against us now?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh my, this is going to be good. But they need a more interesting place to fight.
Great. What now?
Looks like Babidi's decided to transport us again.
Hey, we're back.
Instant transmit.
Great! There goes our prize money. Nothing ever changes with those two. They never earn a dime, and as always, they're late. Hey, wait! Maybe they could still win some money if they knocked Mr. Satan out in front of all these people!
It doesn't work that way.
Hasha! Goku, Gohan beat Cell, and that bum got rich off it! Now tell me, is that fair?
No, but that's the way it goes, Chi-Chi.
Hey guys, take a look. Something seriously wrong here.
Huh? Excuse me, gentlemen. The championship has already been concluded. You all look very strong, but there's always next year.
We're just here for a little exhibition match.
Ah! Goku, I didn't see you back there. Welcome. I'm afraid you and your friends have arrived a little too late. Look out! Ah!
Now, what shall I have him do? Let's see. Oh, yes, I know, of course. Vegeta, this is your new master Babidi speaking. It's time for you to have a little fun. You can start by killing your friends.
I won't. My goal is to fight Kakarot. The others are nothing.
Vegeta, how could you?
Wow, this guy's something else. Even after all that, he's still not completely under my control. But he'll come around eventually. Yes, I know you will, won't you?
It almost looked like Vegeta attacked the others. Did he?
I think he just powered up, but he is being a bit cocky.
Vegeta is different somehow.
I can't believe it, they're back. What if they come after me? What am I gonna do?
It's time, Kakarot.
Vegeta, no! know would never have done this.
After many years, Vegeta is once again challenging Goku to mortal combat on Earth. Can the possessed prince chase out the demons that bother? To destroy the long-awaited fight against Goku?
No! Don't do this! Please don't do it!
Oh man, I've never seen this side. But I know that look he's got all too well.
Oh, he can't possibly be doing this, not now!
No, Dad better get there.
What should we do now, Mr. Satan?
Why in the world are you asking me?
Help us, Mr. Satan! What are you waiting for? Take him out!
Well, they're right. You're the champ.
He's right. I can't let my fans down. I've got a responsibility. I've got tickets to sell. I'm the hope of the world. Hey, maniac! I'm afraid I can't allow you to move another inch. Your crime spree will end at my glorious fists. You've come head-to-head with the champion of the world, big guy. Hey, why are you laughing? Hey, mate! Second thought, fighting you amateurs would be too much of a joke. So here's what I think we should do. You seem to have unresolved issues. I say you two fight for an exhausting amount of time, and then I'll take on what's ever.
Quiet! How about it? Shall we commence?
This isn't the time, Vegeta.
You'll fight with me, Kakarot. Unless, of course, you'd like more bodies to pile up on your conscience.
Vegeta, certainly you didn't. How sad. I didn't think you were weak enough to be controlled.
Dad, don't.
Answer me, Vegeta! Do you let yourself be a slave?
Tell me, is it slavery when you get what you want? concern you. It's between me and your circus clown of a father.
Circus clown. Well, that's a new one.
No, Goku, you mustn't. If you fight him here, you will be doing precisely what Babidi wishes. Every injury that Vegeta causes will be sent back to the ship, and Boo will be revived.
Tell me, Vegeta. With that stamp on your head, I know Babidi's been giving you orders. Is this one of them? Are you trying to fight me because of him? Or is this the same old story between you and me? Which one?
Does it really matter? Not to you, Gohan, but to a warrior it matters greatly. And you know this as well as I do, Kakarot. In a day, you'll be back to the dead, and I will not miss this opportunity.
Who are you people? Don't you see the universe matters more than your meaningless squabble?
Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then, tell me what has more meaning than your own strength. I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke. Yet I've had to watch him surpass me in strength. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He's even saved my life as if I were a helpless child. He has stolen my honor. And his debts must be paid.
Babidi? Transport us to a place away from people. If you give me that, then I will fight Vegeta.
See? I've done it. Now they'll crumble from the inside.
So be it. If you truly believe this is the right decision, then you will have to get around me to do it.
Don't do this, Supreme Kai.
Alright, let's go pick up Josh.
Goku, I'm afraid I have no choice.
Neither do I.
Dad, you can't!
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
It serves you right, Kai.
Now it is a simple game of waiting, and my canoe will return.
I'll move them. It's a small price to pay. A part of a car.
Huh? That's weird. They're gone again. Just flat disappeared. How do they keep doing that?
To drink.
That's a pity. And here I was just about to go over and take them all on at the same time. Darn.
I trust you have no more excuses.
None.
Dad, don't do this!
It's all right. There's no point resisting what cannot be helped. We will just have to continue our efforts with a new strategy. While you two fight up here, Gohan and I will break open the ship's entrance and continue our assault against Babidi and Tabora. I believe we still have a chance at stopping them before Boo's revival. If tampering with the ship's entrance ruptures Boo's shell, it will still be better than allowing him to reach full power from the energy lost by Goku. After all the time I've spent tracking Majin Buu, I will avert him with my own hands.
No, you don't. You're forgetting what I can do. Vegeta, destroy this nuisance. Kill the Supreme Kai. The only way is to kill the Supreme Kai. Yes, kill him, Vegeta.
Even his entity is moving.
You can't afford to leave him here, Vegeta. Kill Vegeta. Kill him.
Dang. Don't know until break what will happen. I don't know about you guys, but this is actually the first time I've ever watched Dragon Ball. It's very much enjoyable. Alright, we're less than a minute away of picking up Josh here.
Last week, the US, well, you'd think that they'd actually sent a clear signal that they don't want Kamala Harris to be president, and yet some Dems are just not taking no for an answer.
One promise left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States. It would absolve her from being able to from having to oversee the January 6th transition, right, of her own defeat. And it would make sure that it would dominate the news at a point where Democrats have to learn drama and transparency and doing things that the public want to see is the time. This is the moment for us to change the entire perspective of how Democrats operate.
Yes,
New message from Josh. Good morning, be right out.
For a couple of days. Never mind that the overwhelming majority of Americans actually said, no, we don't want you. But please, Graham, Why are they just not taking no for an answer here? They're in such denial.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? What's needed is humility. And looking how chuffed Joe Biden looks following the result, I don't think he's going to be giving up for anybody. Seriously, it would devalue the event of the US getting the first female president if they were to sneak it in this fashion. The reality is they're all yesterday's people. The caravan has moved on. Nothing will happen between now and when Trump is inaugurated, and that's when it begins.
Yeah, Graham, I forgot about that because Biden came out the other day beaming. Yeah, the biggest smile I've ever seen. He had a big spring in his step. Yeah, he did. He's gone from potato to spring in his step, and it's, he's not going to leave, is he?
No, I would be very surprised. I mean, what I'm amazed about is I think that was the chief of staff, Kamala.
Yeah, it was.
And why hasn't he been sacked for a start? I mean, you can see how delusional he is if he thinks that's good. But it's all about symbolism. They want to make her the first female president, even if it is just a total sham. And they have no idea, and they probably now will be in denial. They'll never ever understand why she lost. No. They're just so tin-eared about it all and arrogant. So, I mean, I can't see it happening, but I'm sure Trump will have a way of sticking it up them and making sure it doesn't work.
Well, if it's not about sexism, misogyny, racism to blame for the vote, we'll give her a chance. We'll still give her a chance. That's basically what they're doing here. It's just pathetic. Now, Graham, a really great article in The Australian from your colleague Chris Mitchell today. He writes that the American media became activists against Trump, and that left them unable to read the situation well. But this part in particular was great. It said the left liberal US media got Trump and the electorate wrong for 9 years, but last week showed little sign of understanding why. This column was reminded of the sullen faces of the ABC on election night in 2019 when Liberal leader Scott Morrison beat Labor's Bill Shorten. Graham, what is it about, particularly the lefty media? Why do they always misread the play?
Well, it's the echo chamber effect. So if you never speak to anybody who doesn't share your view, you are absolutely astonished when you're presented with the fact that most people actually don't agree with you. I think the first Trump presidency showed how disconnected the media was from what was really happening out in mainstream America. They didn't learn that lesson. They didn't reconnect with America. They just set about demonizing Donald Trump. And I think they've been fed another dose of humble pie. Whether they will bring themselves to acknowledge it this time, only time will tell.
Well, they never self-reflect. They probably will never acknowledge it, Prue, because that's the way that the left-wing media operate. And the fact that they were taken so by surprise, I mean, I've seen the scare campaigns already running, even here in Australia. They're running these headlines of, Trump dangerous for Australia. Come on.
I mean, they are so superior. They think they are so much more informed than the rest of us. It's interesting how the media landscape has changed so much, because so many of these journalists have lost their objectivity and what we're supposed to do, which is report the facts and not buy into the conversation unless you're a commentator. And I think it's the public's onto it. We're now really sourcing different.
Morning.
Sorry about that, man. 8782.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
All right, we just finished that ride there. What's going on, Christian? So right now we're at $40 on Uber and $8 on Lyft. So about $49 right now.
I refuse. What?
All is well, thank you. I'm gonna park here.
It means nothing to me. Kakarot is my only.
Wait for some rides. We have a reservation, so I think hanging out here would be well. It's at 7:50, so.
Already told you. I will not be distracted from this anymore. I won't. It will take more than head games to stop me.
7:55. I gotta make a phone call, so give me one moment, please. We're back.
God, keep it up, Vegeta. Ooh, hit him again. Hit him again. Ooh, yes. A shot. Here it comes. Ooh, Deborah. At this rate, Majin Buu will be in full power in no time. The only thing we have to do now is decide how we're going to exterminate the Supreme Kai. Right.
Yes, Master.
Oh, what a happy day! I haven't laughed this much in years.
It's them. They're here. We should get them, right? It seems we have a welcoming committee. We don't have time to waste on small fish. Let's hurry. Right. Ready, men? Attack! I think that will do. Good work, Gohan. He's practically daring us to come. It would be a terrible shame to disappoint him, wouldn't it? Come, Gohan. Let's put an end to this ordeal. Yeah.
Leave them to me, Master, and I will have the Kai groveling at your feet before he dies.
I could just sing!
is that Americans die earlier than Canadians or Germans or Italians or Japanese or Koreans or Australians or most any other comparable country. And it wasn't always that way until the early 1990s. Our life expectancy was the same or better than other developed countries. And then suddenly, more and more Americans began suffering from chronic diseases, from obesity, cancer, diabetes, kidney disease, Alzheimer's, heart disease, and all kinds of autoimmune diseases. Our maternal mortality rate soared to the highest of any developed country on Earth. Same with infant mortality. Like the frog in the slowly boiling water, we didn't really notice as we got sicker and sicker. We've grown now to accept chronic disease conditions as normal. But now, 2024, we're finally waking up to this cataclysm, and we're asking ourselves, how in the world did this happen? Well, a big part of it is our diet. Restaurants that serve contaminated food are fined or shut down. But when it's the government that approves the poisons in our food, a few people get very, very rich, and the toxins end up in every supermarket aisle. Let me show you what I mean. Doritos, Cheez-Its, Captain Crunch, gummy bears. Everyone knows that these are junk foods, so maybe you wouldn't be too surprised to see that the ingredients include a lot of poisons, including a harmful yellow dye called tetrazine, or yellow dye number 5. What you may not know is that this dye was originally made out of the sludge that's left over when you turn coal into coke or blast furnaces. It's called coal tar, and I've actually sued many big industries for legacy contamination of coal tar all around the country because it's so toxic and so harmful to the environment and human beings. A century ago, it was just an obnoxious industrial byproduct that everybody was trying to figure out ways to get rid of. One of the ways that they did that was by paving roads. But then British chemists figured out that the coal tar could be used to derive fabric dye. And if fabric dye, why not food? Food manufacturers began using it to cover up the discoloration of low-quality foods that they wanted to pass off on unsuspecting customers. They didn't know back then that this yellow dye, tartrazine, causes tumors, asthma, developmental delays, neurological damage, ADD, ADHD, hormone disruption, gene damage, anxiety, depression, intestinal injuries. Well, we know now. We've known this for decades. That's why tartrazine is heavily restricted in other countries. In some countries, foods with tartrazine have a warning label that it may cause ADHD in children. Today, it's made from petroleum, not coal tar. Either way, it's crazy to add this to your kids' favorite foods. It doesn't even change the flavor. This yellow dye isn't just in junk food. It's in the foods that we consider healthy. It's in everyday kids' snacks like popcorn, mac and cheese, fruit snacks. It's in sports drinks like Gatorade and so-called vitamin water. It's even added to chicken broth, to corn, to pickles, to mustard, and to yogurt. And so, of course, our kids get sick. And we lovingly feed them chewable vitamins, which have, surprise, tartrazine. And so the cycle continues until the coughs and asthma kick in, at which point you go to pick up some cough serum. And yeah,
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
I've been picking on tartrazine today, but that's just one of at least 100 chemical poisons that our health agency. This is what.
So simple though. You think Japan has a good future or maybe not so good?
Not so good.
Not so good. Could you tell me the number one reason why you think not so good?
Well, it's absolutely economy stuff.
Yeah.
But like people don't really, try new thing or try like kind of business or something stuff. Just people wanna just chill and just wanna be stable. So that's the reason why Japan is not improving, like developing. So
yeah,
I think that's a big problem here.
Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Aya, what about you? Are you positive? Are you optimistic about the future in Japan or?
Yeah, like I mean, I'm a mixed person, so I think I want to see my like mother country Japan gonna be positive, like good future, like bright future for us. So like, but like for sure, younger Japanese people like getting open.
What's going on, CBL? Hope all is well.
In this
How was your
economic
weekend?
Situation.
We're just
And
hanging
also
out until
birth rate
reservation.
is so
Chilling.
so bad.
What is?
Birth rate.
Oh, the birth rate.
Yeah, birth
Yeah,
rate.
yeah. We're gonna
It's
talk about that in a
It's
second.
so bad, and also like younger Japanese women want to get, I want to build like career more than like getting married with someone and having baby. So like, but like also there are some freelance, like Japanese government started to have like new system, so which is good. Yeah, so as a small point, like Japanese government and Japan wants to move like positive, like bright future for Japan for sure. So I want to support that. But like only thing I wanna say to government is like please support women for having family and career.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women wants to.
Nice. I've not yet been to Spain. I've not been to Spain, no.
All right, there we go. There you go. You move slower.
Audio video recording has stopped. Car movement detected. Car movement detected. Recording will start.
We are walking into Washington Square Park, where it's live.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
And live discussions. Interesting little.
Welcome back, fitness. You missed it. I had a ride come in for the airport. For the second video here. And not only did I spill my smoothie, but when I spilled it, I messaged the guy. I said, "Hey, I'll be there in 15 minutes, even though it'll only take 12 as soon as I leave my apartment." With that being said, he ended up canceling on me, and I can't see for shit. So yeah, I spilled my smoothie, so I didn't have any coffee this morning. I remade my smoothie, but without coffee, so I'm kind of bummed out. Yeah, it was very unfortunate. What's even worse is that the guy canceled on me. I was like, why did he cancel on me? I told him 15 minutes, even though it was only going to take 12. Well, I had to call it in saying, hey, this guy canceled on me. even though I told him I was only going to be 15 minutes out. But what was $27, the cancel thing was like $5, which kind of bummed out, but it is what it is. I wasn't going to drive anyways, so it's kind of like I was going to enjoy my smoothie. But the thing was, when I had Lyft on, the ride came in, okay, no problem. I have a couple minutes still. Because I would make up what really is 12 minutes, said 15, and then just walk into my car and leave the apartment would take the 3 minutes. And then I was trying to screw on the cap. But then I was like, let me message the guy real quick. So I messaged him, and then I forgot that I didn't turn the cap all the way. So when I grabbed it, just all over my coffee table and then on the carpet. So I instantly got some like detergent for the carpet, laid that down, and then I used like a shoe brush and kind of did circles to massage it out. And speaking of Lyft, I can't even take that. He would have been early. He should have ordered a reservation then. If he's going to be worried about being late, should have did a reservation. Plus, who leaves just in time for their flight? That's insane. I'm usually about 2 hours early. Minimum. I fly United though, and the United Club's very nice. So I'm usually there 3 or 4 hours early, just so I can enjoy the free drinks and food. I was even talking about that with my first rider this morning. They were talking about their layover is an hour. I was like, that's insane. Your layover needs to be at least 2 hours, minimum. There was times where, even with 2 hours, I was racing to my terminal, and this is when I was with my ex at the time. We were at a terminal, and there was only one TSA to check in our luggage, because we had to recheck it in. And I was like, there's only one TSA here. And I actually put our shoes with the backpacks when I should have just put it separate. And because the backpacks got flagged, I had to race to our terminal without shoes on, just socks. Race out of terminal. It probably took like a 2-minute run. I'm surprised I didn't get yelled at for running. But yeah, I had to run like 2 or 3 minutes to the terminal. Oh, good. They're gonna wait. Because there were like 6 or 7 other people, including my ex and I. And I remember there was one couple that was supposed to be on our flight too, but they forgot to grab their luggage to recheck it in. So they made it to the terminal, and then they didn't know that they had to recheck in there because we were coming from a different country. So when you come into the country, you got to recheck in your luggage. And so he was very upset, but it's kind of his fault. So I'm kind of stalling the flight, and I'm calling my ex, probably called like 20 times, still no answer. Just calling. And then finally, after like 30 calls and like 10 minutes goes by, she's like, oh, I'm on my way. And I was trying to run back, but I couldn't remember like which checkpoint we were at. I couldn't remember. But yes, at least 2 hours is even pushing it nowadays. So many delays. Yeah, but I mean, the reason why I would come 5 hours early is because of the club access that they have at the airport I go to in Chicago. Like I would utilize that 5 hours, And furthermore, I like to download shows and movies ahead of time, and there might be something that I'll see a trailer of. I'm like, oh, I want to download that too. Like the last movie I saw on the flight was The Pope's Exorcist. That was a really good movie. Very good movie. If you guys like horror films and you're religious, The Pope's Exorcist. It came out in 22 or 23. It's very recent. It's a good movie. And I'm not really into like horror films like that. Like I'm not into like Paranormal Activity or I've seen one before, or like Saw. I'm not into that type of movie. I think that's a little bit overboard as far as thrillers. Like I'll see a Scream movie or whatever. Actually, I was supposed to be gone this last week, but I didn't want to talk about it too much. But my friend's passport didn't come in time. We're still waiting for his passport. So it's not that we refunded our flights, we just rescheduled them with no charge, which was nice. I'm also using my points for my seat, so I'm not really spending anything. But yeah, we just rescheduled it. I don't know when. I told them, like, when you actually physically have it, let me know. Even expedited it too, but for some reason it's taking longer. It's probably taking the full 8 weeks. But yeah, we're leaving Europe very soon. Kind of all over the place. It's his first time being out of the country, so I want to check out France. Might go to Greece. I've heard some mixed things about Greece. I'll have to wait till Vasily gets on here. But he's usually on here in the mornings. But he told me not to go to certain parts of Greece because he's from Greece. With that being said, Greece, France, and then probably Turkey. Because Turkey, I feel bad for the country because of the income their currency is at, like where they stand with their currency. It's very low. So it's like their $1. Our, how do I explain it? $20 here is like $100 there, almost. Might be pushing. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe like $10 here is $50, like $25 there. It's a little bit high. No, I might be right. I think it is like $20 here, $100 there. Because I remember buying like half the store, and they had to do like 2 or 3 transactions, and like 1,600 lira was like maybe $120. Yeah, it might have been even higher than that. CBL 7-1. I think it might have been like 10-1 or 20-1 to be honest. Because there was a Lebanese breakfast, and it literally was like a whole buffet, and I spent $20 there for my ex and I was full. Like, and I'm a big guy. I eat a lot, and she eats a lot too. Not saying that she's large. We just work out a lot at the time. But yeah. How long are you traveling for? I don't like to do anything less than 10 days. And that also includes like recovering from like jet lag. I don't enjoy. I got a hair. Nice. Yeah. So my barber, his family lives in Turkey. And after my haircuts, I usually get like a mask. So I'm usually there for another 5-10 minutes. And then he gets a lot of people that don't have as much hair, and they kind of laugh. They're like, "Oh, I wish I had hair like me." Although, I don't know what it is. My hair has been slowing down as far as growing. Like, it looks fine. Although on this side, back in high school, I had a friend try to give me like that hook that Drake used to have, and he made it super thick. So now, like, I'm missing like my my hair growing this way. Like that side compared to this side. See how high this comes up? It's because he like fucked up the growing path. The growing path in my hair, but it's fine. But I don't know. I'm getting old, so I think it's like not growing as fast anymore. I had 3,500 graft. What do you mean I had 3,500 graft? I don't know what that is. That's a good price though. 1,800? No. Oh, okay. Where do they take it from? Like your back? Or do they ask you? Do they ask you, do you want it from your ass or your back? Thing is, and the reason why I touch my beard a lot is because I'm trying to comb it. Sometimes I can't find my brush at hand right away. So, me doing like this all the time, like I'm cleaning, I'm like, I don't know, how do you say it? Like, grooming yeah, okay. I figured from the back. Although I wish they'd just, I need to find someone to get my back straight anyways. I was gonna buy, like, there's this giant, like, it looks like it literally is a giant razor, but it's like tomahawk size, so you could shave your back. I was thinking of getting one of those. And then you put like the straight blades on there, like 5 or 6 of them. Yes, for men, but sometimes I can't tolerate seeing a hairy back. You should do it. I believe it. And my back's not bad. It's just I just don't enjoy seeing it at all. Like when here we have like a whole city that's water parks, and sure, it's a little judgmental. I need to work on it, but I would observe other men, and it's just like weird patches. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want these weird patches, and I don't know. It's not appealing for myself, especially if it's just in random spots, because that's all it is. Because when we're wearing tight clothing, like obviously the hair gets rubbed off and things like that. But yeah, I'm done ranting about hair. But we're pretty much here to our pickup.
So how is it when you get injured and then you begin to grow?
Just hanging out on the bus stop. It's kind of gross. I wouldn't like these bus stops here. I wouldn't want to sit in them. Kind of gross.
Now, where you go from there is the work that you put in, or how like the Lord moves you. Okay? So it's not like a time served, like in 5 years to get this. So
Good morning.
the work I put in, how I was able to get the rank.
How are you?
All's well. How are you? Good. Coming from Madison?
Yes.
Nice.
What is like the opposite?
It's a test of scripture that you have to get 100%.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
With the answer. And the whole point is about biblical. But you know, when you get out in the street, you get like we got, like in this day and age, you got phones. Yeah. But at a time when there wasn't no phones, so let's say if you ain't got your phone, you got to at least know the scripture. So if you can pass that test and get 100%, then you can become an officer. And even then, you can't go out and teach a bunch of different things. There's a set subject that you can teach. And then as you grow spiritually, then you can advance.
Very interesting, man. So it doesn't matter the age, it just matters your progression,
right?
Your personal growth, and the work you put in.
Yeah, because the Lord can use anybody. He can use somebody at 49. He can use somebody at 20.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on what you do.
Who's the youngest captain that you know? Like on what age?
I was teaching when I was with you. The only difference is, if you're a priest, now, you know what happened? I mean, understand another way. You know what I'm saying? It's never real doctor. There's always somebody on the status, power.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
He might not even leave. Shut up. Get out.
Well, we'll see how it goes. Hey, on the steak, huh? Head on the steak.
Which one we gonna do first?
Guess Jesus God. And then Gentile Do you bet? Some people are like, yeah.
I bet every person. The only person that can get me to debate somebody I would normally debate is Simon. Because our relationship like Simon is probably the only brother outside of my school that has a sense of loyalty for me. Like a super duper loyalty. So he can come to me and say, Cap, can you do the debate? And I'll do it. And everybody else, I need the YouTube channel, the Instagram, because I think I've earned the right to select who I would entertain and who I would not entertain. So I don't think the average cat that comes in the street should be able to get all of my attention. I got it in the mud. You know what I mean? Ain't no more conscious community. You can thank me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, give it died because of it.
What about,
let me help all my Christians and Israelites. They're going to say Cap got too much pride. It's all the Lord. All the Lord. The scripture say we boast in the Most High. But I do get to talk trash. Like David said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? I can talk trash. So yeah, I got rid of the conscience.
What about, what's that dude's name? A black dude, skinny, really
Light.
Yeah, Light.
Yeah, he in jail for rape.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I prophesied that and he prophesied.
Y'all said that he was going to be called up for that?
Well, he said he wanted, so Polite, there's a video when I punked him on the street, and it became because he tried to say that I was his daddy. So Kadazai was like, if you want to call him my spiritual father, that's fine. His spiritual father and child was. The nigga went wild. Little did we know he went wild because he was actually doing it. He's in jail for sexually assault, and the charge is actually raping a minor. Not even not that it would have made it any better. And it was his girlfriend's daughter. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so I used to see that he would be kind of like that conscious.
That conscious, yeah, he was the face of it. Like, he was the absolute face of the conscious community. You said what? Yeah, then he retired. But he retired before that. They ain't trying to come out of retirement. And then, like you mentioned, Iman Garcia, I got rid of him. I got rid of Shaka. Listen, the Most High got to reign supreme. Even as a Christian, you would believe every other God should be destroyed. That's right. As a Christian, right? That's right. I did not know he was
Yeah,
7 years. He got sentenced last September. 7 years. So he just did a year last year.
So ain't none of that. Ain't none of that.
Who's else here?
No more, huh? I haven't seen it.
No, you don't see it heavy, so Sinatra keeps the man keep going, but you don't see it. There's a cat by the name of
Have a good one.
that kind of like keeps the chemical stuff going a little bit. But he don't have the pizzazz of Polite. Like Polite was a crowd.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
That was a long ride, wasn't it? We like long rides. Our quick update here, we had $63 on Uber, and for Lyft, we were at $8. So we're at $70. $70. Let's turn on Lyft. Next reservation is in 45 minutes. And I just got a tip. $7 tip. And I just got another tip. $5 tip. That's what she said, yes. Got 2 tips. $69. I assume you average $100 an hour. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That or going into the 5th hour, I make the $100. But yeah, it's about $100. Safe to say. There's a YMCA here. I'm just gonna park here. Park here and hang out. I was gonna ask you guys a question, but I forgot what it was. It'll come back to me if it's important. It's amazing. Oh, I remember my question. So it's been a while since I've gotten an oil change. How much does an oil change usually cost? I'm about to get one today. It's like $80, right? I would do it myself, but I don't want to be standing outside. And they could do it in like 15 minutes. Tesla just came out with an e-bike. $90? Okay, that's good to know. Fully synthetic. Want to do mine?
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding
One of my videos got blocked in certain countries. I think that's the ones that are copyrighted, which I don't care.
Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hi, y'all. You can get involved by calling 888-7753. 773-888-77-JESSE. And my biblical question, brand new biblical question. Why do you pay attention to yourself? Why do you pay attention to yourself? That is the biblical question, brand new one. We didn't get a chance to deal with last week's biblical question, even at fellowship, of do you understand yourself? Well, most people don't. I can just say that. Most people don't, because if most people understood
Nice.
themselves,
That was like a high school dream I had, was to own a car wash with a mechanic shop attached to it. I don't understand why they don't have these,
but there are people
or as
now
common
who
as they should be.
to work on themselves. Men and women are working on themselves. Anyway,
It would be
why do
you drive in,
attention to yourself?
vacuums for free, because why not? And then the first block is the car wash. The second, I'm sorry, the first block would be the detailers, like actual detailers. The second block would be the car wash, if you just want the car wash, and then you can just leave if you don't want to get it detailed. And then the third part would be the mechanic shop.
Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say what at the top. Oh, it's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans.
Today's Veterans
Are you
Day?
supposed to say Happy Veterans to the veterans?
What the?
Oh, okay.
It is Veterans Day, huh?
Veterans Day. I have on my shirt.
Happy Veterans Day to anyone who is a veteran.
And I also have it that we the people spoke on this last election day.
We appreciate your
We
service.
got somebody to work for us.
I appreciate your service.
So I have it all for two reasons. But Happy Veterans Day. Is this like a national holiday?
Yep.
So it's like a national holiday. Amazing. Anyway, if you're busy doing whatever you're doing, and you're not able to sit and just watch the show live as it's happening, you could be listening on your iPhone or iPad, doing whatever it is that you're doing. Swimming. Well, I don't know about swimming. Maybe swimming, but I doubt it. You can't have your phone on you while you're swimming.
We have a reservation in 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Jogging, lifting weight, making breakfast, lunch, and dinner, turning around over there in Mexico from trying to come into our country now that Trump is here. Or you're afraid you may be deported, and you will. You still could be listening to the show on your iPhone, iPad by calling the listen line on Talk Stream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And if you to donate and have your comments read out loud, and we are going to get to your super chat. To donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLPtalk. Buymeacoffee.com/JLPtalk or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond.
We are audio and video
JLP
recording this
Cash
ride
App.
for your safety.
Bond JLP Cash App. All right? It's Monday. And though we take all calls on all issues, we set aside Monday and we take the ladies' calls first as they come in, because Monday is female and will always be female Monday. All my life as a fight.
I like to make men uncomfortable.
All my life I had to fight.
Let women take over.
Some of us believe that women are getting paid less than men.
I probably say I'm a feminist. Thank you.
Deep in their soul, they want to be home with those babies. We've been lied to for so long.
Amazing. 888-775-3773. 888-77-JESSE. So Trump, and then I'll get to your call, is working on selecting his staff already. He's not wasting any time. He hit the floor working. Isn't that amazing? And apparently, he is supposed to be meeting with Joe Biden this week. And a lot of, or some liberals are not happy about that. They want war. They don't want peace. They want Trump and Biden not even talking, working out things. But they're dealing with a different source right now in Donald Trump. So already, according to the NBC News, President-elect Donald Trump. Why do they have to say elect? We know he is elect. It makes it sound off a little bit. But President-elect Donald Trump named his campaign co-chair Susan Wiles to be his White House chief of staff, making her, everything got to be first, but making her the first woman to take
everything's got to be
on his role. Watch this from NBC.
Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The ice thing, we call it the ice thing.
Susie is Susie Wiles, Trump's enigmatic top aide, who is now set to be his White House chief of staff, the first woman ever in that role.
Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background.
Wiles has never done a television interview about her role in the president-elect's campaign. In a statement, President-elect Trump called Wiles smart, innovative, and universally admired and respected. Wiles, a 40-year veteran of Republican politics, cut her teeth working for Congressman Jack Kemp. Her first role with Donald Trump was as the co-chair of his 2016 Florida campaign, a state where she had become well known in political circles for engineering Rick Scott's razor-thin 2010 victory in the governor's race.
She's a good listener. She's humble. She doesn't say, hey, I know all the answers.
How important do you think those qualities are in working with Donald Trump?
I think they're pretty important.
As the de facto campaign manager of Trump 2024, Wiles has created a largely leak and drama-free campaign operation.
We had the best team, and of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best.
In March, when NBC News asked about criticism that a longtime establishment figure who once worked in the Reagan White House and later ran John Huntsman's presidential campaign was leading Donald Trump's, quote, friends of mine from the old days scratch their heads, but I don't care, Wiles told NBC News. I am quite sure that we are on a mission, and we're going to complete it.
Amazing. I'm not a big fan of women leading. Y'all know that, right? But see, so I still support Donald Trump. Men are desperately needed to lead. But I wish this woman well. But I'm not in favor of women. I don't know what the White House secretary does. White House chief of staff. Do they just sit at the White House tell her what to do? I don't know what they do. But, you know what they do, Nick? No. You don't know either.
Not accurate.
It sounds like an important name. White House chief of staff. The name sounds big. But I have no idea what they do. All right? I am not in support of women leading.
Susie must be an exception of some sort, but it's the evil media that takes it and then makes it the first woman. It makes it about all women.
Yeah, they try to make everything first. Why can't it be Susan is the White House Secretary of Staff? When will you get over the idea of everything being first? So congratulations, Susie, I guess. And it's interesting to watch the president pick his people to work for him because he's so serious in the right way about getting things done. And he said the last time he was in the White House, he held on to a lot of those people he should have let him go. He should have let him go. And he didn't, and he regretted that. So now he seems to be really carefully picking the people he wants. So we'll see how it goes. amazing. So we'll see. And there is something that we mentioned because not a lot of people, liberals. So in his first term, Trump had Rice. Well, what happened to Rice?
Rice Priebus?
Yeah.
I don't know. He was head of the Republican Party for a while. And we were like, oh, he's a rhino. And then Trump named him, like, oh, okay, whatever.
So he was then John Kelly.
That guy's a snake.
And
Rhino.
then Mike.
Mick Mulvaney.
And how was he?
I don't remember.
Then Mark Meadows.
He's an okay guy, I think.
As chief of staff according to Wikipedia. And all those people are gone now, huh?
Not chief of staff anymore, that's for sure.
That's 8 that you hear, in case you don't see it. But there are some women, liberals, who are ticked. And it's interesting in the way that they are dealing with being ticked about the Great White Hope winning. And then they are mad at the men who voted for the Great White Hope. And as a result, they're like saying no more having babies, no more having sex with men. There are so many women in the world today. You don't need those little bald-headed women.
We're just under $80.
It's like they think that they're
Just under 80 bucks. We have a reservation coming up right now, and it's gonna put us over 100.
Say, well, we're gonna punish you with our bodies.
Our reservation's in 20 minutes.
We're holding our bodies from you. There's something wrong with their mind, or men have displayed that how it's so important to them that the women are making it more important than what it is. Or NBC removed. We mentioned 4B last week, and I just wanted to give you a little bit more about that. NBC News. The 4B movement is trending on social media after Donald Trump won the presidential election. Originated in South Korea, the feminist campaign includes no giving birth, dating, or having sex with men. Watch this from NBC.
What the?
President-elect Trump's victory already setting off a viral storm on social media.
Start by taking back your power. It's time for action.
Some concerned women now
All right, let's head to our reservation.
steps. You may have seen it. Talk of the 4B movement gaining steam.
4B movement. The 4B movement.
The 4B movement. So what is it? Actually, a fringe feminist campaign from South Korea. The 4Bs, Korean for 4 no's, no marrying men, no giving birth, no dating men, and no sex with men.
There's
Oh, no.
much pressure in South Korea
No
for
sex with
women
men?
to have kids, and women felt
You mean that they're not going to be able to do
so they have sort of
abortions?
together to not kind of give into these societal pressures.
That's a good
South
question.
Korea has the world's lowest fertility rate. Now, Google searches for 4B surging to record levels in the U.S. as one of its
Lyft
top
says I've been online for
searches
2.5
in the last
hours, but let me
48
double check.
hours.
I've been waiting for everybody else to catch up to speed for a while.
Alexa Vargas says she stopped dating men 2 years ago.
3 hours and 15 minutes.
Recording this
For
ride for
sexual
your safety.
pleasure, and they like to get married and have kids to have this family man sort of image, but really a lot of men don't value us.
So I don't quite, it's so dumb. I don't even quite understand.
So $80.
These women so lost and so stupid.
About to be 4
I
hours
don't
in
even
a
know
moment.
what to say about it. So I gotta ask Hate. I don't understand it, Hate. I don't know. They think they're that important? I don't understand it.
Yeah, we'll be driving to 11, and then I'm going to get an oil change,
Participating in their own self-destruction.
have lunch, take a nap, and then get back on the road.
Because you know how
No, I don't pick every ride,
We have
no.
very low birth rates in the
I already declined
educated so far.
3 rides already, I think.
South Korea too. They're very low.
2 or 3 rides.
The world's lowest according to
1 canceled on me, so technically that's a decline. And then 1 came in, didn't want to take her.
That's North Korea.
because it was going to take me in a bad area.
The soft, lame, liberal.
And then I think I
communists in
canceled
South
on another
Korea.
person. Can't
And they have
remember.
the tough.
For sure,
dictator
too.
communists in North Korea, I guess.
Well, what type of stupid idea that? How come the women think? How come they think that?
I'm not racist when I say this, but I just don't like taking black people to the north side because that's the bad area.
And they're wasting their lives doing that.
And they are not going to tip me.
I don't even know how you come up with. How you come up with an idea like that? See. I don't. What is? All the men gotta say, okay, you don't want to make babies, okay, bye. I go find out.
Yeah, right now my cancellation rate's like at 77.
Well, I don't know they won't, man.
The destruction of society.
And
Because I didn't get my stuff. It's funny because what she was describing
Longer rides.
was true.
Longer rides are better. You get paid more.
Don't care about them. They just have this. It's all ego.
Right.
But they don't realize that that's them too.
Yeah, they don't care about the men either.
Right.
They just want to be with you.
If I could choose just taking people to the airport in Illinois, which is 77 miles, which is it's the lowest I'll get is like $85.
She's like,
and I would just do that all day. For 12 hours, I'd do that all day, easily.
like a man that has a family. I'm like, so what does that mean?
It's like a 2 hours there and back total.
She just wants to be.
So 6 times 85,
Right. Shame on her. Like what?
not including tip.
Also, how women like if the man cheats.
If I did that all day, it'd be $500.
Lack of self-control, but if the woman cheats, she wants to just destroy the man. 'Cause he's
The longer, the better.
So
that's true.
So in this case, whatever pain she got, she now is going to light Korea on fire, and now America.
The goal is to have someone in your seat as long as possible.
Too, online, a couple guys made a couple comments about this job, so-called 4B thing. This 4B thing so stupid out, you know it's out of hell. And the women that are doing it are stupid.
It's true.
Very lost women, females. Here's NBC, these two guys who are apparently commented on it on YouTube, I guess. Here's NBC.
Women are wanting to participate in this movement now because of the results of this election. Because women don't feel safe in this country.
Nice.
Fire, posts from Trump-supporting provocateurs with large male audiences, like white nationalists.
Yeah, so do I, but I get access to take people to the airport in another state, and that is very beneficial.
Facing rape and sex trafficking charges in Romania, which she denies.
And then the next time I'll go down there, I'll pay for my inspection so I can drive anyone and everyone.
Unleashing a wave of protests nationwide. His position on abortion access has varied, but
We're about 7 minutes away from our reservation. We're early. We'll get there at 8:30. It's 8:45, so maybe they'll be ready. It's to the airport, so it'll be nice. And then once we're done with the airport ride, we'll head downtown.
to America's culture wars.
So, education has done this to these women
Big time. The educated people, the educated whites and blacks are not having babies. The educated people in general have fewer babies already. And then they get in their minds about stuff that they think that they know.
Education has screwed up these women. Is that something?
What?
Terrible thing to educate.
What do you mean by that? It's far away, but it's worth it though.
Their minds are screwed.
It's terrible.
Because the more education they get, the dumber they become.
And they're rejecting the guys who are like the best for them.
Yeah.
The least worst, put it that way.
So they're mad at Nick Forte for saying,
your body, my choice forever. Means no, you don't get to abort the babies.
That's right.
We decide.
Nick needs to run for politics. He really does. Amazing. What you said, Nick?
They almost make it.
But this Nick should run Listen to the anchor baby too.
I'm saying that they almost give it, you know, it was like a troll almost. Your body, our choice, but they almost prove it with the way they act.
They are proving
They
it.
prove it's like, look at what they do with their choice.
I know they prove that they're dumb and lost and have no sense.
It's true what you say. It really is brainwashing. Like everyone, it's a major fail.
The education system has done this.
I'm really trying to understand what you're trying to say. I don't know what you mean by someone closer. Like I truly don't know what you're saying. I'll pick up anyone, but specifically on Lyft, I won't accept a ride that's less than $7. And then on Uber, I can't see those upfront details yet. But ideally, I just want to be in a safe area. I don't want to pick up someone on the bad side of town or drop them off in the bad side of town, because then when I drop them off, I have to turn off the application so I don't pick up rides in those bad areas. So that's why my acceptance rate's at 70%, because I want to make sure I'm safe.
Not the idea, but the ideals that I was raised with as a little girl in Florida, when I raised my hand and the Pledge of Allegiance for the first time, and thought about what it meant to be one nation under God, for which the Republic, for which it stands, all these different ideals that we put our hand over our heart and pledge, or I did anyway, back in the 60s and all on up. So that's the question. Can you please elaborate on some? I can have some help on thoughts opposed to, is there a difference, etc.
I don't understand the question.
Oh, can you clarify the difference between thoughts and ideals, please? Or is there one?
Thoughts are ideas, and ideas are thoughts. And
well, I'm sorry. It wasn't.
Meet 26.
Ideas. It was ideal with an S on the end, and all I mean by that is vision of what our country should be. To me, that is different than an idea that just, you know, somebody has an idea that this will work or that will work. But an ideal is that, such as an example would be being a Democrat and their ideals compared to a Republican and their ideals. Is that
what it's all about?
Are you saying ideals and idea are different?
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
Yes, sir.
And so when you ever try to, I'm black and slow, so be patient with me.
Well, I'm white and slow.
When you were putting your hands on and a pledge allegiance to the flag, for example, are you calling that an ideal?
Oh, police are here.
Idea?
An ideal.
IDEAL, right?
Yes, sir.
And what was wrong with that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think that's gorgeous. Yeah.
One of the officers is dressed very casually and just has a police vest on.
Who you are.
Just as casual as I am, wearing a police vest.
Being in control or not.
I'm not in control.
All that. No, I'm just saying. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me take a quick break. Hold on.
I don't know why they're.
Message from Jim. 2416 S 61st Street.
Give me the wrong
Michelle,
address.
Have you educated yourself about, have you educated yourself on GoCo yet? Remember I told you, you gotta go educate yourself. Have you done that? If not, what are you waiting for? This is about your life. You got to take control of your life. What are you waiting for? Remember to go get your free Go info kit. It's free. Get your free Go info kit from GoCo. It's your job to be aware. It's your job to understand what's going on, to see clearly, right? So that you can make the right decision. Okay. So check them out.
Good morning.
Go and check out
Oswald,
GoCo.
thank you.
And my special, we have a special promo for our listeners.
The Uber map had you going to 60th Street.
.com.
I'm sorry?
The Uber map made it look like you're going to go to 60th Street. That's why.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was a little confused. I was like, I don't know
Check out Go and my
what that means.
special promo.
What was it you had to? Right where you went?
Yeah, right where I parked.
Okay.
Instant match.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
You got to be qualified, and you will receive 10% instant match in bonus silver. So go to JesseLoveGold.com. JesseLoveGold.com or call 855-644-GOLD. 855-644-GOLD. Educate yourself, all right? That way you will know for yourself, not just because I said it. Thank you, and check it out. The Hake Report is coming up at 9 a.m. this morning, right after my show, thehakereport.com. And Hake is, I think he has a guest. I may be wrong. I won't announce that yet. I thought he had a guest, but I could be wrong. But he's at 9 a.m. this morning, from 9 to 11 a.m. Pacific time. And then at, oh yeah, he does have a guest. Big Bump, the guest hosting with him, co-hosting with him at 9 a.m. this morning. And Big Bump is smart. You can't trick Big Bump. So check it out from 9 to 11 a.m. Pacific time. And then at 11, Joel Friday TV. You black? Joel Friday TV at 11 a.m. Better known as Kansas. And I believe we have a brand new episode of Punchy TV. Watch this. At 12.
I'm back on board. He's rapping. What kind of ledge did seeing Trump at McDonald's where you walked back from?
Just the pettiness of it. Just this is your spot. I'm in your spot. I'm everywhere. I'm at the gas station. He was like Batman. Like 2016, he looked at everybody and was like, "All y'all are old." You know what I mean? And nobody pays me. I have helicopters. I have like planes and buildings. Like I'm Trump, bro. Like nobody.
I pay you.
You guys all have skirts and dresses on. Like Trump is the one person to stop both potential first-time women presidents. It was so diabolical. It's like so poetic.
Punchy TV today at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. every Monday. Check it out on YouTube, Punchy on YouTube, and Punchy.tv, all right? And then at 4 o'clock, The American Anchor Baby. The American Anchor Baby at 4 p.m. today. Amazing lineup today. Happy Veterans Day as well. Let me go quickly back to O'Kelly Drop from Oregon. Let me go to Ray out of Kelly. Drop. You can call me back, Kelly. Let me go to Ray out of New Jersey. Ray, thanks for holding you on the air.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Ray.
What's going on?
All is well.
Cool. Yeah, happy Veterans Day, I guess.
Thank you.
Spit it out, buddy.
You know how you guys talk about forgiving your mom and everything?
Yes.
And so I did that about 3 weeks ago, and I don't know, her reaction was less than stellar. You know, she was, I forgave both my parents, actually, and my dad was, it was kind of weird, actually. I don't really want to say too much on air, but when I forgave my mom, you know, she pretended like, you know, nothing happened, and then, you know, eventually she came around a little bit, and then I forgave my dad. You know, I said, "Oh, Dad, you know, I forgive you for not protecting me from my mother or whatever." And you know, he's like, "What?" He's like, "You know, what are you talking about?" Or you know, he's so. And then, you know, well, I don't want to say this, but let's just say, like the whole neighborhood, the whole street, they know how my mother is, basically. So it was kind of funny, but eventually I was just like, you know, I just told him like some of the stuff that, you know, some crazy stuff she did, and you know, it was kind of weird. It was actually kind of like he kind of realized, and I don't know, I guess he kind of saw where it was coming from, and it's kind of interesting. But so ever since that point, it's been kind of rough. I mean, you know, I moved out. On my own, you know, I moved out like that day, basically.
How old are you?
I am 24.
Okay, you moved out because of what now?
I moved out after I forgave my parents.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and moved back. So
you moved back?
And now, no. Well, I went with my dad for a little bit, and you know, me and my dad had a good relationship. We caught up after you know, whatever, and now we're good friends, and we play golf like every weekend, and you know, we talk now, we go out, and it's pretty nice actually.
And so your question for me is what?
But I don't have a question, but I just want to say with my mother, on the other hand, that was kind of like she basically
what the?
She kicked me out basically, and then
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
yeah, I mean,
Hold on, don't hang up. Get your thoughts together, toss it there, and then let me know, and I'll come back to you. But you don't seem to be clear as to what you want to say. Don't hang up, though. Let me go to William out of Norway. William, welcome to the show. You're on the air. William?
Hey, good morning, Jesse.
Hey, William.
Hey, so
You got 100 miles in already, yeah?
Nice.
Sorry?
You got 100 miles in already? Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing this for almost 2 years.
I'm wondering what's next now. Because I feel in relief.
You should see how many miles I have my Tesla.
Yeah, I feel like I was attached to my mom and my father. And
but I bought this car
right on. You forgave your mother
almost 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, and had 70,000 on it.
Spent 1 year to forgive my father.
Is that pretty normal. 2,000 miles a week.
I would say so.
But I was
That's crazy.
thinking about like I was watching your
The 8th is a full day. I don't know if you can see that.
videos,
That one.
Yep.
you talk about fasting.
What time did you start today?
4 a.m. was my first reservation.
You get a lot of 4 a.m.
Yeah, usually 3:30.
But fasting.
Some people do 2:30, but I always tell them when I pick them up, I was like, there's no point of being at the airport at 3 a.m. You know, you're going to be waiting there for another 45 minutes before they actually let you go to your terminal.
Everything is done. Everything.
But they're like anxious and things like that. I understand.
All our sins have been wiped away. There's no reason to ever be angry or lonely or suicidal or anything. You have been the kingdom of heaven.
But I figured to use this during the winter time. That way I'm not having to charge so much in my Tesla.
Practice staying present is so that you can overcome limiting your imagination.
For the Tesla?
Thinking about tomorrow or yesterday.
In averaging 44. Last week I was around like 50.
A lot of city driving last week.
Absolutely.
About fasting like 40 days.
You think about fasting 40 days?
Yeah, like
why?
You know, Jesus, he did it in the Bible.
Right, but you don't need to do that.
Well, because I was reading a book about, I don't know if you heard of Napoleon Hill, and he said we should have, we should control what we eat, say, and
no, what you do now, if you want to fast, that's fine, but what you
make
do
$1 a
now,
mile, so I can
be
complain.
aware, be conscious why you're eating.
That's the right.
Instead of getting lost.
Pretty much. It's like $1 and some change.
And
But
they say, you know, the meal is
it doesn't
over,
also
but you don't
include
remember
like
eating and chewing on it
from
at
me
all.
ending to go to my house or running my own errands.
You're not going to overeat.
Extra miles.
You're not going to forget God. You're not going to do any of those things. You just need to be conscious now. You need to be present, in the present with God, in the truth, and everything will work out for you.
Okay, so now
What's the
that
requirement on cars?
40 days, you're going to kill yourself. You're going to destroy your physical
Certain
body.
tiers, yes. So if I wanted to do reservations, it has to be newer than 2018.
Okay, that's not too bad.
But I think the lowest you can do is like,
okay, so what should I
honestly,
do
like a
now? So I feel like,
2010.
Really?
I'm released and I want to do something.
But the things I hear from riders, that's nothing compared to what the driver is actually doing. I heard a rider tell me that the driver was smoking weed while driving them. I was like, what? And I told my friend, he's like, oh, I'm sure the rider's like, join him.
Yeah. So,
like,
yeah.
Nice.
It's good for something, I tell.
I was like, only on the north side, huh?
So you do the silent prayer and practice staying present instead of lost in your head.
Okay, what about the food and the snacks and opinions?
And I was like, I get reported for going too fast or whatever.
They monitor it?
No, just riders complain about, especially in the Tesla. Oh my goodness.
Don't judge it.
Easy
That's why my rating's so low. Well, it's not even that. As soon as you put your foot down on the pedal,
The
Don't
acceleration.
judge
Exactly.
yourself if you happen to take one step back. If you don't judge yourself, you eventually would never take another step backwards.
It's still on the Tesla?
All you need to do is
Yeah, oh,
get to the point
absolutely.
where you-
Yeah.
now that you
Just not gonna drive it during the winter.
Are you doing
It's,
the silent prayer?
you lose so much juice.
I did it for 1 month.
It uses about 20-30%.
But I stayed around 12 months. I'm doing it what I'm going to do.
So are you doing the silent prayer?
I was gonna get the newest Prius, but they told me a 3-month wait for all the specs that I wanted. So luckily, this was just at the lot.
Why are you doing it?
Only paid $19,000 for it.
You got to practice because your mind, those thoughts do not want to depart from you, and they're gonna really fight with you to keep from. Because they live in human beings. That's why human beings are so evil. They live in you, and they don't want to depart from your body. So you need to, at this point, start stay with the silent prayer and be present. Go about. Go to work, do your normal and practical things, but practice staying present, and life will happen for you.
heard you say watch in the stomach area. Because I found it difficult to watch it in my head, but is it the same if I watch my stomach area?
All you need to do with it is be aware of those thoughts. Because your problems are
Safe
in
travels.
your thoughts.
Thanks. Have a great
They're
day.
not out there. They're not reason in your thoughts. So you need to do the silent prayer so you can just see those thoughts. And the light of
It
God,
is quiet here.
the light
What
of
the?
God will
Why is it so quiet here?
When I'm seeing the thoughts, can I look in the stomach?
All right, so I'm gonna end this live, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm about to start a new one here.
watch it in the head.
Stay tuned for the next video.